Hi guys, for those of you that might not have seen my first video that I posted last week, I am Christina and I am a zero waste wannabe. In my video last week, I said that this week I was going to record a video of me making almond milk from scratch. Unfortunately, to make almond milk, you need a nut milk bag. My nut milk bag is on a truck somewhere on its way to me so that I can make almond milk. It will not arrive for another few days. So I will make that video for next week, as long as it arrives. But in the meantime, I wanted to make a video about No Straw November. Do you know how many straws are used every day in the United States? Just in the United States. 500 million. Yeah. Every single day in the United States, 500 million straws are used and tossed. Why? Why do we need straws? I don't know. But in an effort to combat plastic pollution, the Junior Ocean Guardians organization created No Straw November this year. And No Straw November is a very simple way to make a difference in the world and for conservation and for our earth. It's literally just a challenge to refuse plastic straws for 1 month. As a zero waste wannabe, I've really gotten in a pretty good habit of saying no straw when I go out to eat. But sometimes things happen and that doesn't always work out. So, few things that I have learned from No Straw November. Reflection time. 1. Sometimes when you go out to eat, you have every intention of saying no straw in your drink. But then when you sit down at the table and your server comes out, your server brings with them glasses of water with plastic straws in them. You had no chance to tell your server that you didn't want a plastic straw, or even maybe that you didn't want a glass of water, but you now have one anyway. Point number 2, I also last night at another place that I went to, I ordered a drink with no straw, and then I noticed that the bartender still used a straw to stir my drink and then threw it away. So I didn't come home with a straw, or I didn't use a straw myself, but there was still a straw that was used to make my drink. There are bar spoons. I don't understand. I don't know why, but it was used. And if I was a zero waster that had a mason jar for my trash, that straw would not have been included in my mason jar. So things that you don't always think about. I did not directly create that trash, but it was still part of my waste stream. Point number 3. I've heard a lot of people say that their reason for using a straw is for hygiene purposes. People don't want to put their lips on a glass at a restaurant. But my combat to that is we don't use straws for every drink. When you go out for brunch on Sunday and you have coffee, most people don't use a straw to drink their hot coffee, but they're using a mug from the restaurant. Or when you go out for a happy hour and you order a beer, you don't usually drink your beer through a straw either. So it's interesting to me that our society has created these unwritten rules for what drinks need straws and what don't. So, No Straw November. Overall, I would say it was very much a success. I think I only ended up with 2 or 3 straws all month, and that was just from those situations where the bartender or the server or whoever brought me a straw before I had a chance to ask for no straw. I will say I have also been to restaurants where I have asked for no straw and I've actually gotten a high five because the bartender and the server were both so excited that somebody had actually asked for no straw. That restaurant doesn't give out plastic straws automatically with their drinks, but they were very excited to know that there were people in the world who are specifically asking for no straw. So you may come across that as well, and that's a really good feeling. I love getting high fives. Who doesn't love getting high fives? Anyway, I do have, I have a glass straw. I love my glass straw. It is made by Glass Dharma. They are the original glass straw company, and I will link to them below as well. If your straw breaks, then they will send you a new one for free. Yes, they are glass, but they are also very thick glass. See? See? That's thick. That's not gonna break. But if it does, they will send you a new one. There are also stainless steel straws that some people would prefer to have. If you're going to keep your straw in your bag, you might want a stainless steel straw. And there's tons of companies that make those. I would check out Life Without Plastic. They have a really great online store for straws. So overall, I would say that the biggest thing that we need to remember when going plastic free or zero waste, or even just refusing straws is a great place to start when you're trying to go plastic free or zero waste. It's a super easy change, and it really leads to a lot of other impacts down the road. But anyway, biggest thing to remember is that we can't let these moments where we have every intention of not using a straw and we get one anyway, we can't let those moments feel like failures. Because if we let them feel like failures, then we're going to feel like a failure, and we will be discouraged and not feel like we are making an impact, and maybe less likely to continue with these actions. We can't let that happen. So if you liked this video, please click the like button below and click that red subscribe button as well, so that you will continue to get notifications for future videos as well. And next week, I promise, as long as my nut milk bags arrive, I will finally make some almond milk and we can see how that goes. So until then, see you later, guys.